Hello everyone, my name is David and this is Harold. Well, this is Deadpool, but this is Harold. All right, we are already at week 14. Just for your information, my name is David. Like I said, I am 6'1". I had duodenal or duodenal switch surgery on August 12th, 2017. And this is my 14-week post-op update. This week, let's see. Last week I weighed in at 236.6. So that was my weekly weigh-in last week, not my 3-month weigh-in, which was the next day. And that half a pound that I really cared about. But like I said, last week I weighed 236.6. This week I weigh 232.8. That is a loss of 3.8 pounds for that week. I should tell you my highest weight never recorded was about 340 to 350. My highest weight that I had recorded in the past 2 years is 320. And that's when I started using an app on my phone to really track what I was eating and what I weighed and started to really take this whole weight loss thing seriously. Still only to fail, but that's when I wrote something down and it was 320. When I started the whole process of the pre-op diet before getting surgery, I weighed 310.5 pounds. And on the day of surgery, I weighed 303 pounds. So since surgery in the 14 weeks, I have lost 70.2 pounds. Since starting that pre-op diet, I have lost 77.7 pounds. So it's pretty awesome. And like I said, I weigh 232.8 pounds right now. And back when I started using that app, when I weighed 320, I remember thinking, I had no idea I knew what websites and different formulas said I should weigh, but I really didn't. Sorry, I keep checking where I'm at in this. I don't know if you want really big head or, tiny head way in the background. I don't know. But on that day, back then when I had started, I was kind of thinking, well, what should I weigh? And websites were telling me I should be in the 170s. And I was 180 when I started high school. I was more than that by the end. But when I was a good weight during high school, I weighed 180 pounds. Like I said, I'm 6'1". So back when I had started all this, a couple years ago, I thought, man, if I could get to 220, that would probably be good. That'd be 100 pounds lost. And it would be the smallest I've been in years and years and years and years. And now I look at myself and I'm at 232.8, so basically 233 pounds. I got 13 pounds to go before I hit that, what I thought was going to be this magical number that would be a great thing to hit, right? And now I see that approaching and I know I'm going to go past it. And my goal actually is in the 170s. It's actually 170, and that's a really stretch goal. I think I've talked about before that I don't want this, okay, if I hit this goal and then I'm going to extend that goal and then hit that and extend that goal. No, I'm going to shoot for as much as possible for my goal. I may never get there, but that's okay. A goal should be something that's really hard to get, and it's something that keeps you striving, right? I don't want to one day hit this soft goal that I set for myself and relax and think I'm done. So I set a really hard goal for myself, and I might not ever get there. I really don't know. But even if I came close to that, I would still be in the best health I've ever been. I'd still be the lightest I've been since high school. I wish I knew what I weighed when I was a senior. I was bigger than I was when I started as a sophomore. And like I said, during my sophomore year, I weighed 180 pounds. But so yeah, even to get in anywhere under 200 would be okay, right? But that's not my goal. I'm going to keep striving for 170, maybe 180. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I'm just going to get everything I can, right? I'm going to strive for that really hard goal, that far goal, and see what happens. But this week's been really good. 3.8 pounds for the week is awesome. On my little app, since surgery, I'm averaging 4-point-something pounds a week. Granted, some of those weeks were way high and others were 0 and some I gained. But overall, over the course of 3 months, I've been averaging, well, let me see. was going to say, I think I've been averaging 4.7. Oh, since surgery, I've been averaging 5 pounds a week, 5.01. So 5 pounds a week average. That's pretty dang good. I'm excited. I'm pleased. This Deadpool shirt I'm wearing is actually an extra large, but I think it's kind of big for an extra large because it's kind of the same as some of my 2X shirts. Before I was definitely in 3X, and I was straining those to the limits of fabric and thread. But this shirt right here is an extra large, and my wife and her son bought it for me the other day around my birthday, and he saw it and he's like, "Oh, Statty would love this." That's their nickname for me is Statty, step dad, Statty. And so they bought it for me, and I wore it, and it fit really good, and I was like, "Wow, that's cool." And then the other day I noticed that it's actually an extra large, which is awesome. And the first pair of jeans that we bought for me were kind of tight when we bought them, and now they're already loose. And we're going to make them last a little bit. And the new belt we bought for me, I'm already almost to the last loop of that belt. Don't have a lot of money, so I'm not going to be like purchasing new things every time I get there. I'm going to make those jeans look like clown pants before I replace them, just because I don't know, we don't have the money. I don't feel good about spending that kind of money on clothes and stuff. Anyway, yeah, 3.8 pounds this week. Everything's great. I feel great. I have energy. My diabetes numbers are awesome. They were in the 80s last week for my fasting blood sugar, which is fantastic. I have a doctor's appointment coming up next week. I'm going to get all my blood drawn for my labs, see where I'm at vitamin mineral wise, and start tracking those every 3 months. I wanted to see my doctor as soon as I got back, but with all the different complications that I've had over the past 3 months, that just, other than initially seeing him and him sending me to the hospital, I didn't get any of the good labs drawn that I need to track the malabsorption part of the duodenal switch. So that's going to start next week, and then I'll be going back every 3 months, at least for maybe a year, to make sure that my vitamin regimen is okay and that I'm on track that way. I'm kind of thinking I'm not. I don't think I'm doing enough, but I don't know until I see the numbers and see the trends come from those numbers visit after visit. So that's my short update, hopefully short. It's actually 8 minutes of me talking about nothing. So I'll see you later.